Hello everybody, and welcome to today's science video. Today, we'll be looking at the human eye. Humans, like you and me, have two eyes located on the left and right part of your face. Your eyes are organs that allow you to see. They take light from the world around you and send visual information to your brain. Our eyes can see about 200 degrees in all directions, including the front and to the sides of you, which is what we call peripheral vision. Looking at the eye, we have the cornea, the pupil, the iris, the lens, the retina, and the optic nerve. But first, we'll start in the front. The cornea is the transparent part of the eye that covers and protects the iris and pupil, kind of like a protective glass on a watch. And because of this, the cornea is the fastest healing tissue in the human body. The cornea allows light to enter into the rest of the eye. Also, did you know the cornea is the only part of the human body that has no blood supply? It gets its oxygen directly through the air. Now, I would say a joke about the cornea, but I wouldn't want it to be too corny. All jokes aside, now going past the cornea, we see the pupil and the iris. The pupil and the iris are the two parts of the eye that sit right behind the cornea. The pupil is the part of the eye that lets light in, not to be confused with the cornea. These two parts of the eye let light into the eye differently. The cornea lets light in while protecting the eye. The pupil lets light in but can control how much comes in. The iris is the ring of color we see around the pupil. The iris helps control the size of the pupil to let more or less light into the eye. Fun fact, the color of your eye is based off how much melanin you have. Melanin is a natural occurring pigment that gives color to your skin, hair, and eyes. Now time for a question. If someone had brown eyes, do you think they'd have more or less melanin? The correct answer is A. This is because the more melanin inside the iris, the more light is absorbed, meaning less light is reflected out, leaving the iris appearing brown. But when someone has blue eyes, they have less melanin in their iris, resulting in less light being absorbed and more being reflected. Now, almost getting to the back of the eye, we hit the lens. The lens is a clear curved structure in front of the eye, right behind the pupil. It's like a clear disc that focuses light, like in a camera or microscope. Time for a question. If someone has the lens in their eye curved inwards, are they A, nearsighted, or B, farsighted? The correct answer is A, nearsighted. This is because if the lens is too steeply curved, it acts like the bowl of a spoon to where things have to get close to it in order to be in focus. Now diving deeper into the eye, we see the retina. The retina is the light-sensitive layers of nerve tissue at the back of the eye. In the retina, there are two types of nerves. These are the rods and cones. The rods allow you to see black and white, while cones allow you to see the rest of the colors on the color spectrum. Now for the final part of the eye. After passing through the retina, the light has finally gotten through the entire eye. After being flipped by the lens and translated into color by the rods and cones in the retina, the image in your eye gets sent through the optic nerve to the brain, where it is flipped back over, and the final image is produced. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys love this supercalifragilistic supercalifragilisticexpialidocious video, and have a great rest of your day.